So this morning, well, yesterday actually started on this 2004 Chevy Impala four-door sedan, V6. I'm gonna try to get you a shot of this screen. This is all the codes I pulled up, and I've already diagnosed this car, but then yeah, this is just on the all-tail codes here. We got a heated O2 sensor circuit, insufficient activity. It says it was current P0134. We had a heater sensor performance heater code P0135. We had a powertrain code of P0520 on the oil pressure switch. And anyway, going into the diagnostics on this last night, and the first thing that I did to this thing was hook up the lab scope to the all-tail here. I haven't shot video, so I'm just trying to get something out there more or less. But right in the back of the motor back there, right here, is the O2 sensor. And you check in for powers and grounds. Well, you need a 12 volt to run your heater circuit. Obviously, mechanics know that. And found a blown fuse right in the fuse box right here in front of the battery, right there. And it was in the bottom corner for the O2 heater, and that fuse was blown. Replaced that, and I got my heater circuit back. Not sure if that's going to correct my activity problem. Right now, this car did sit for a while, and I didn't see any activity on the all-tail to tell me that I had any issues there as far as the lean ridge crossover, and activity looked really good. So then looking at our oil pressure switch, I didn't see a PID on my scanner, but a test drove a car. Complaint was she thought the brakes were acting up. They weren't. Terrible roaring sound that I needed to diagnose, and then the oil switch. So let me take it up in the air, show you what I found on the oil pressure switch. I'm going to stutter in my thoughts today, but anyway. This relatively simple diagnosis. Let's do, well, before we do that sensor, let's go ahead and diagnose this noise, which I already knew, once again, that it was related to this wheel bearing. I didn't know which side. Sometimes it's when they're that loud, you can grab the top of the spring right here and spin the tire, and you can actually feel it. This one, let me see if I can get the microphone close enough. You might be able to hear it. Okay. And if you can't hear it like that, but like I say, you can grab the spring and you'll feel the vibration in your hand, and you can find those without putting chassis ears to every wheel and trying to figure that out. So we're going to go now up in the air, now that I showed you how I found that. All right, that should be high enough. You're going to find your oil pressure switch, obviously, is where you're going to start looking. I'm using this Astro light right here. I wonder if I can get a picture of this, or am I going to have to get up in there? I don't know. Going to try. Oh, let's see here. Not cooperating. I'm going to have to do this with my hand. Hang on, guys. It's going to be a little sloppy. I'll try to edit it out if I can fix this, but if I don't, forgive me about that. All right. In my hand, starter's right there. And right up above the starter, if I can trying to get a picture of it. It's not going to let me. Don't look like. Anyway, Let's see, I'm close. Everything but what I need. Right there's, I hope you can see it's the oil pressure switch and the wires are chewed off by, I think this was a squirrel on this one. So we got to pull the starter. I'm going to replace the pigtail. There was one available, believe it or not, on this old car. And after I replace the pigtail, we'll go back into the codes on it and do our thing. Yep. Okay, so you can see my face like you want to. Anyway, the Chevy Impala. I hope this helps somebody. It's very basic, but I haven't had help in months on end. I finally got some help, hopefully between my mechanics, the four of us, and that we can shoot videos of stuff that they do and repair, stuff that I do and repair. Thanks for watching. I'll show you in a little bit. We're gonna most likely maybe pull the starter. I don't know. I'm gonna let my mechanic Ray do this and repair this circuit. Show you how he did that. So we'll have that coming here in just a minute. Stay tuned.